talking in interviews about being sober in the past, uh, do you find having a following and people asking you about it, is that also difficult because you don't want to be like holding a torch for like the sober community when it's something that you're struggling with? So people coming to you asking for advice, that must be quite a weight as well, is it?
It can be really hard, yeah, a lot of pressure.
Mm.
So a few years ago, I was really vocal about it, and I'd get amazing DMs, and people would be like, "You've like really helped me in so many ways." But wherever I am at, with sobriety and slip ups or whatever, I'll still reply because I still have the knowledge. But yeah, there's a lot of pressure with it, and I decided to talk less about it. Um, because at the end of the day, I do need to focus on my well-being.
Yeah. Sometimes you like become an accidental advocate for something that you've mentioned. Do you know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
like I never wanted to stand on the top of the mountain and sort of now be a voice for the sober community because I haven't 100% figured this out
I
myself.
know, and I always said that, and I've always stated that. I'm like, I'm not perfect. I could slip up again. It might happen again, but like, this is where I'm currently at. I've always been really careful to say, I'm not like the king of sobriety here.
Yeah.
I will share my experience because it could help you, or people, sorry, it could help like a person listening.
Yeah.
But I'm no, like, I don't want to be this person that's like,
Mm. Are you into meditation?
I try to.
Yeah.
I try to. Not a lot. It depends. It depends. Like when I, that's something I'd like to do a little bit more of.
It's you feel so good when you're in the habit of meditation and just like pausing.
Meditation really is amazing. Yeah, I wish I did it more because it really is so good.
Why is it so hard to stick to? It's
It's
really
like I
hard,
don't
isn't
have
it?
time. I don't have time. So I'm
Yeah.
sorry. You got 10 minutes. Like
Yeah.
you know,
I think there's something about like the thought of just sitting doing nothing because like
it's hard.
even like I don't know, would you say that you're a person that's addicted to your phone?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I struggle on my phone a lot. I am on it a lot.
Yeah, it's like scary when you look at screen time, right? Do you ever even
I don't
open that?
know.
Yeah. I think sometimes it comes up automatically because that control center thing flips down and then it'll say
Oh.
like 4.5 hours you've been on it and something.
Ah.
But how do you manage that? Like obviously like if you're creating content for brands and you're responding to people or whatever, how do you manage not being on your phone a lot?
When I need to be on it, I'll be on it. But honestly, it is pretty throughout the day, like on and off. But in the mornings, like I said, at the gym and when I wake up, I try not to go on it. I also use Instagram in a little bit more of a healthier way. I don't tend to scroll a lot because sometimes I find I can get myself into comparison mode with other people
Hmm.
and I don't like it. So I've kind of naturally like I've stopped checking who watches my stories. I don't really look. I don't really check who follows me anymore. I try and just keep it very kind of just try and protect myself with it a little bit.
Yeah.
And I'll go on there and I'll try and if it's like a job on there, I'll try and do the best job I can. Or, like I do love taking photos and getting creative and making transition videos. I do love that. So I'll go on there and I'll do that. But I try not to like scroll and look at and compare myself to other people because I think it can get quite unhealthy. I've definitely had really unhealthy moments on that app.
Really? Would you
Yeah.
say that your sort of poison when it comes to your phone is social media? Is that what you're spending most of your time on, or is it just even opening? I know I look at Rightmove like 5 times a day for
Do
absolutely no
you?
reason,
I don't
but
know where. Yeah, mine's social media
is
then.
it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
And the negative of that is that you're kind of like seeing people doing cool things and bodies and that sort of stuff, and
All of that stuff,
yeah,
yeah. And the negative head and when it's also your job and work, oh my God, that creator got that fashion collab. I didn't get that. Or oh, they're going on that trip that I went on last year, but I'm not going this time. Maybe the brand hate me. Oh my God. It's probably not that deep. Maybe they just want to try new people out. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So yeah, it's sometimes it's hard to not compare yourself and then bodies and all that kind of stuff.
yeah. And do you love it when you get lots of attention off a picture of you? Like, does that actually fulfill you?
I don't know. It's hard to answer. Because it becomes when it's like a job,
Mm,
the numbers become a little bit numbing. It's so funny because like, a photo could do really well and video it could go viral or whatever, like whatever, but it's I don't know how to answer this question. It's quite confusing
mm,
because I've been doing it for a long time now as well. So it's like I'm on there to get creative and do a job and of course like if it does well, that's great. But I'm not like on top of the world. I can still have very low self-esteem, whether a photo gets lots of likes or or not, I could still have like really low self-esteem that day.
Yeah.
It doesn't like build me up and make me feel amazing. And also it's funny because I think people that don't know me maybe think that I'm super confident, and because maybe I have a following and get likes and stuff, that I must think I'm the shit.
Mm.
I don't. Like, I have still really low self-esteem some days. Like, really, I could get really in my head and anxious and not like myself very much. So yeah, the likes, it doesn't always make you feel like the best. I hope that doesn't make me sound ungrateful, because I'm not ungrateful for it and I love it. But yeah, it doesn't make me like, I wish all those likes could make me the most confident person in the world, but it doesn't.